Pop Culture
Very much.
Minefield is brought to you by the Bottom of My House Foundation, and in part, by Gary's Backdoor.
How you feeling?
You know, one of my favorite parts is when they fight is you get to see Mel Gibson use some of his martial arts training. With, you know...
Yeah, it is still weird to see Gibson kick Stallone's ass. It's just wrong.
Well, he's so much shorter. But the fact is, though, it doesn't matter. He's a powerhouse. And he's actually really good at fighting. I mean, it's funny, if you don't know the story, the reason he got the part of Mad Max, do you guys know what happened?
No.
Nope.
No.
Popcorn Geek, you don't know? Okay. It's kind of cool. So he had gone out drinking with his best mate, who's also, he plays Goose in the Mad Max film. In real life, that was his best friend. They went out drinking and they got into a bar fight and his face was fucked up. He got a busted lip, nose, and black eye. In fact, I think he said it was a across the board black eye. He got hit so hard it blacked both his eyes, but he was hit in one eye. And I've had that happen. I got a raccoon mask from my dad when he hit me upside the head and knocked me into a cabinet, and both my eyes were black. And I earned that one because I told him, "Go fuck yourself," is what I said to him.
Oh.
And I kind of forgot. Oh, I'm talking to my dad. You said that. But anyway, so
that
he
was
shows
the original
up.
Mad Max, right? That you were talking about.
Yeah, the original
Goose?
Mad Max. Yeah, he walked in with the black eye, and they hired him on the spot to play Mad Max because they're like, this is a guy clearly that's good at brawling. You know, because his knuckles were black and blue too from the fight, so it was clear he was in a fight. I always thought that was fucking cool. That's why he got that role.
Good.
The actor that played Goose, he's called the Australian Tom Selleck.
Oh, hey.
He's actually a really cool dude. They were best friends and they surfed together. That was one of the things that Mel used to do with the actor that played Goose. They would go surfing together. And it's kind of cool shit. I always thought Mel Gibson was way cooler than the characters he played in real life. But let's see, who's all here?
Okay, I have
see.
two things to say about that. Number one, the first moral of the day is never call yourself Goose or you're going to die in the scrutiny of your best friend. And number two, Keith Harrelson, he got the part of Just Know with a similar anecdote. The day before his audience, he got his ass handed to him in a fight because he was in a blind date, and some guy started to harass the girl. And
yes, I've heard that story.
Yeah, he stood up, and the other guy stood up. It was stolen. He was towering over him like for a food or something. And boom, there you go.
What movie was that for?
Game of Thrones. He went to the audition with a black guy.
Yes.
And they said, yes, this is the guy. Because Jon Snow's a troublemaker. There you go.
And by the way, they tried to say that that's folklore, but I heard an interview with Peter Jackson where he said that. He told that he came in there bruised up and with a black eye from the fight. But I know the one you're talking about because that was fucking awesome too. Because he showed up to his audition the same fucking way to get the part of Jon Snow, and he got it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, back to what I was doing. Gambit was first here. Snorty was number 2. Hey, Zax is here. Hi, Zax. And Shinatsky is here. Shinatsky. Good afternoon, everybody. And of course, our friend Real Popcorn Geek is here.
Hello.
And I got to tell you, one of the coolest things from this fucking movie was the Vanity Fair photo shoot. And you got this freaking photograph. I mean, you've got, that's my childhood. Right there. It's like you've got Sly, Mel leaning slightly in, looking like he's Sigmund Freud, that fucking beard. You got Harrison Ford there, and you got Schwarzenegger. And it's like, oh my fucking God. It's such a slew of really cool characters too. Antonio, you've got Ronda Rousey, of course, Jason. I fucking love him, dude. Again, Randy Couture, who's no actor, is so much fun in this movie. This single one. Wesley Snipes, and in the back you've got a guy I've had dinner with, Dolph Lundgren. And again, in this photo, you actually have 3 military veterans in this shot here. Do you guys know who they are?
Sly.
Nope.
I mean Arnold.
Arnold?
He was in the tank
Austrian
corps.
Army. He was a tanker.
Right. Dolph Lundgren, I think.
Yep, Swedish.
Those are the two that I know.
He was a Swedish Marine. Randy Couture.
Oh.
And that's
He's
it.
way in the back.
Yeah, behind Jason Statham. He looks like a head growing out of Jason Statham's shoulder. So those guys are the guys that I know positively were in the military. Most of them, Harrison never served. To my knowledge, Mel never served. Sly never served. And I don't think Frazier, actor that played Frazier, Kelsey Grammer, served. But the other big thing that happened from this movie is there's an actor that's missing in this photo. In fact, he's been replaced in this photo with Harrison Ford, which is, you guys know?
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. Because, oh wait, no, it's this one first.
Yeah.
Stallone posted that greedy and lazy, a sure formula for career failure. He was pissed because
I remember that one.
He wanted $1 million a day for 4 days shooting. He wanted $4 million, and Stallone was
that's
like, "Fuck you."
insane.
And immediately Harrison Ford was in, and so he posted this one next. Oh wait, there we go.
And it's so cool that he gets to fly the helicopter in the end.
And so it's really kind of wild to like have all those actors. But I remember how negative people were, even I was, over Bruce Willis. Like, what the fuck is his problem? And come to find out, this was all over his diagnosis.
Yeah, but he made the mistake to keep it secret, and people gave him shit for making bad movies because he would just take any role he could get to make money for his family while he was still able to do stuff. And he used so many stand-ins, like it's ridiculous. I've seen scenes of these movies, and then people, of course, regretted it and took it back when he came out with the diagnosis. But he could have spared himself so much bad mouthing had he been open about that.
I understand not saying that to the public, but man, Stallone, they were friends. You should have told.
In fact, they were business partners. Him, Stallone, and Schwarzenegger. And it was just of all people to keep that from.
There's people that is that way. I knew of a neighbor of my father. He had cancer, and he never told anyone in his family.
That's just sad.
Nobody, not his wife, not his kids. Nobody knew.
Yeah, Norm Macdonald did the same thing. Same fucking thing, man. So here we go.
Okay.
Then
Penny,
Sheldon.
Penny,
Sheldon.
Penny, Penny, Penny.
now I'm looking for the other one.
Something for sax?
Yeah.
Sax, not the other word. Okay? Just to be clear.
Where's his video?
Yeah.
Now, Shenasky
Found
said,
it. I found it.
do it.
Hey, fuck you, Kyle.
Shenasky said, Greedy and Lazy is the name of Ford's recent career. And
Yeah.
as Nori says, I'm not greedy, but I am lazy. So, congratulations, Nori. You're half Harrison Ford.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. Or this one can work for you too, Snorty.
Well, whatever helps you sleep at night, bitch.
Ouch. He doesn't deserve that. An electric cattle prod, maybe, but not that.
You guys are mean.
Yeah. So the film, I actually categorize it in the order that they came out for what I think of the film. This is my third favorite of the Expendable films, and it is the third film. I think it's weak in certain areas, but it has some great fucking moments in it. It's overly cliche a couple of times, but that's sort of what he does. He likes to take the tropes and play with them. Stallone.
Yeah.
Well, there's much less fun in the dialogue in this one.
Look, I don't know. I just enjoy the movie with Schwarzenegger said, "Get to the chopper."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There are a couple of moments like that in the film. What was the other one, hun?
Oh,
Because
tax evasion.
yes, because they pulled the reality of why he was in prison into the movie. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
My
Wesley
favorite
Snipes is
was
actually a fun character.
when he asks Stallone, "Where you at? Get here! I'm bored."
Yeah, then you have the scene when Bonaparte and Barney go to collect Glenn Powell's character, Thorne, and he's climbing a rock. And Stallone goes, I could do that.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
Yep.
Well, he also says that when he sees the woman fight, I could do that. Yeah. Right. In a dress.
Yeah. You want to put on a red dress? Try it out. And, look, this was kind of a girl boss moment in the film, but I got to be honest. I fucking like Ronda Rousey, and I wouldn't want to get hit by her. I would not want to get punched by that woman. She knows how to throw a fucking punch and a kick. And so I like that.
And they kept her fighting believable. Like when that huge dude picks her up.
Yeah, slams her and shit.
She had no chance against him. I like that.
Okay, look at this. Oh, the bad bear. The bad bear. We have to reinforce that bad behavior. So here we go.
Cowboy, check around and see if there's a back door.
What else do we have here? Doesn't pay taxes. Never will pay taxes.
There's
and
a lot
this
of
is
good
Wesley
martial
Snipes'
arts.
birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday,
Turned
Wesley
64.
Snipes.
Yay! Congratulations, man.
Very
Yeah, he's
cool.
older than me, man. I like that line too. When he tells Stallone tells Banderas' character to get out of the seat. That Christmas
is coming.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming. And he goes,
But it's Julie.
June.
Yeah.
Okay. And for our friend, Real Popcorn Geek.
Please give them a big, big hand. And let's all sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to
It's Wesley
you.
Snipes' birthday.
Happy.
Not mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said
Fuck me.
Wesley
I'm not
Snipes.
64.
When I'm 64. Great song by the Beatles. Well, Paul McCartney.
My birthday's not for about another month.
Now, I know,
Well-
by the way, that they are percolating right now on an Expendables 5. But what I said was what they should do, because this movie sets up something I thought was really kind of cool, is the origins of the Expendables. That they've been around for a while, because Gibson's character was a former member, has the tattoo and everything. And so I would love to see the formation of the Expendables with the younger cast playing these characters. And
Mel
I said
Gibson's son.
immediately, fucking get Milo Gibson
Yeah.
to play young Mel when they were partners before he goes bad, and show him go bad. Fuck it.
I'd watch that.
Get the
And
money,
I love how this
make
movie
a fucking
calls back
series
to the
out of
director's
it.
cut from the first one, with the chains, the medals, the military tags.
Yeah. The collecting the tag scene. I like that too. By the way, do you know what goes into 64?
Oh my God.
Usually IVs.
Ay.
What?
I'm not getting it.
IVs go into people that are 64 because they're prone to medical conditions. These films are the closest we got to a proper G.I. Joe film. Not going to argue. I think so too. That, so far I have not liked one G.I. Joe film.
No.
Yeah, in terms of
Both of them are
higher
shit.
concept, because you do have the Dirty Dozen, but that's more grounded.
Yeah, because that's also loosely based off of a real team. They were not they were not prisoners that were told to go do a suicide mission. They were led by a guy, Mick. What is his name? Mick. Was it McTavish? Anyway, he didn't like obeying laws, and he liked to fight, and he liked to drink. He was a very rowdy guy, and he ended up being leading a team of troublemakers, which is what inspired the Dirty Dozen. The actual team that inspired Dirty Dozen, because they were a fuck. I think it was McTavish for some reason. The Filthy 13. The Filthy 13. I'm trying to find McNeese. That's it. Jake McNeese is the guy. It was Jake McNeese, Jack Agnew, Jack Womer that were the three main guys on the team that led them. They were part of the 101st Airborne Division. They're the ones you see famously in photographs with the Mohawks before going into Normandy. And I'm just telling you, you did not want to be on the receiving end of anything they were going to fucking give you, because it was fucking bloody. A lot of hand-to-hand combat, a lot of stabby wet work. That's all I got to say about those guys. They were combat effective motherfuckers. So.
Okay, I'd like to say hello to Sox Bulletins. Good to see you, man.
Man, got it on your soul. Thank you, Clay. Let's see.
We should have that video here.
Well, we owe him 2 videos right now.
Really? Oh, but Bacalaca that's always play after the first hour, so you have to wait
Yeah.
for that.
Well, I'm
But it's
gonna
on
do
the
back
list.
door for him. I'll get him a back door.
Those are the
Okay.
rules.
If you want to give it the back door to him, go.
Well, I don't
I'm
want
not
to fucking
judging.
argue about it. Oh my God, what is wrong?
Behave yourself!
There we go. Let's see. Oh wait, I haven't played this in a while.
Before we begin, would you like to touch my monkey?
Oh, Gaden,
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
would you like to touch my monkey? Hmm?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you should just stop coughing. How about that?
I like this scene. This is that helicopter again that I've talked about before by
Messerschmitt.
Messerschmitt. I love this helicopter, man. And to get to see it in another film is so awesome. And by the way, another cool bit of trivia for you. Harrison Ford did his own flying in this movie.
Yeah, that is so awesome.
At least he didn't crash.
The little real
No,
flying.
that's only biplanes. He only crashes biplanes.
Most of the time, the
Yeah,
choppers
because-
are CGI.
The planes he can fly, land not so much.
That's not so much. That's right. Indiana Jones. You guys remember that?
One of my
in
favorite
Indiana Jones
scenes.
in the
Yep.
Last Crusade. He goes,
Getting away from
I
the
didn't
Zeppelin.
know you knew how to fly a plane. Fly a plane? Yes. Land a plane? Not so much. And then he detaches.
That's my favorite Indiana Jones movie because Sean Connery, come on.
Oh my God. When he turns that fucking machine gun and tears up the tail rudder of the plane, he's, I'm sorry, Junior. They got us. Puts the blame on the Germans and not him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to believe they were only 10 years apart in age in real life.
10 years in age. That's right. Like Harrison Ford and he were working around the same time. Ford's first movie was Dead Heat on a Merry-Go-Round with James Coburn. I have the movie. It's actually a good film, but his role is not really memorable in it. He's just plays a part of a page saying the guy's name. Walks on and then walks off. Wax on, wax off.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Because comments from Shinatsky. Hey, what do you No, about snack factor violence. Yeah, let me.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
my
hey,
job.
hey.
Spanking Gary.
Not my monkey. No,
No,
I
just-
didn't.
just a
No, I'm not
shoulder.
into that. I'm not into that. I also don't want to hire a woman with stilettos to step on my nutsack either.
Oh God.
And by the way, they do not blow up this Messerschmitt helicopter. That is absolutely either a CG or it's a model that blows up, and it's a special effect. Because I'm
CG,
like,
they-
you don't fucking
No,
blow up
definitely
that
CG.
helicopter.
They use a lot of CG helicopters in this movie. They look horrible. I mean, they kept.
No, read that. That is a great fucking quote. You know, I've personally flown over 194 missions, and I was shot down every time. Come to think of it, I've never landed a plane in my life.
Oh my God.
That's a great one. What does that come from? I fucking love that. Oh, Tina Turner? Oh, fuck no. I cannot stand her. I used to tell people all the time, I didn't think she was a man in drag with that body. Because I've seen drag queens more feminine looking than Tina Turner.
That quote is from Hot Shots.
Oh, that's where it's from. God damn it, we got to do that movie. That's a great fucking line.
I know
That
voice.
was
Sorry about
that
that.
wasn't that
Yeah.
the admiral that said that? Lloyd Bridges' character?
I don't remember.
Admiral, let's see. Looking for the quote.
Pudding.
Admiral Tuck Benson, says Snorty.
Yeah, here you go, E. Clay, just for that.
Pudding?
No, thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's not a gay name at all.
Even worse had been Doug Johnson.
True.
And I like how Doug's character is walking between sane and insane.
Yeah. And again, to go back to Antonio Banderas' character,
Oh my God.
I think it's what I love about his character is this guy is really good at killing people, but has absolutely no chill. He's so fucking annoying, like a nervous talker. He's a nervous talker, and he's so fucking funny in this film. And even Martin has no idea what the fuck he yelled at Stallone when Stallone told him to hurry up and get going in the third act. And he turns around and in Spanish just rattles off something. I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, I don't even think he used real words, to be honest. I think he was just mumbling. Hey, 11 Alpha's in the house.
Alpha,
Hey,
what's
Alpha.
up, brother?
Yeah, Tony Banderas' character was originally going to be called Matador, Spanish for killer. But it was his decision to call himself Galgo for Greyhound.
Yep. Because he's lean and fast.
And he's
Now,
got gray hair.
Here's the thing. Kelsey Grammer said he used to be fast. Now he's just an old man. Good God, how did that guy move when he was younger?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Well, when he shoots those 5 guys in rapid succession, even Animal went, holy shit, that was fast. And he fucking shot, with the weren't bullets, but he actually pulled off the pointing the gun and firing. By the way, there she is. That is the exact same replica that was built for Predator and has been used in multiple films, including Terminator 2, when he's standing up in the window firing down at the cop cars. It's the same Gatling gun because it's the chassis of a Gatling gun, but there's a or light machine gun that's actually doing the firing down the middle. And it rotates, but it's actually not rotate firing. So I always thought that was kind of cool. I have issues with Banderas' character backstory, but I have to go back and check the purported timeline. I don't even remember. Do you remember what his backstory was?
He was in an operation in Benghazi, but
his whole team got killed.
Okay, but it's not the Benghazi operation, okay?
Not ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have that scene at the beginning, the shipyard that takes place in Mogadishu. And I said, it's amazing. They got a shipping port, and yet nothing good comes from Mogadishu. Nothing. Oh my God, why can't YouTube default to all messages in the live chat?
Yes.
I missed so many messages before I realized I should turn it on.
Yeah, I hate that.
Or at least remember what your last setting was. Okay?
Yeah.
At least that.
Yeah, make that your default. I agree. Actually,
Stop
they had to
playing videos.
That is why they had to gut the minigun, because it was too heavy. And it still got the same motor in it, but everything else is hollow on this thing. And it's got a machine gun mounted in the middle, a light machine gun. And that's the heaviest part of the weapon, is the actual functional gun that's used in the middle. And they created it for Predator, and they're not throwing that thing away. And every time it gets brought into a movie, man, I think it's fucking awesome. Be able to walk around with a minigun, even though you can't. Although they did create a smaller version of the minigun, which they use in Call of Duty, which I like.
Well, like you said, when we were watching this movie, a lot of it looks like Call of Duty.
Well,
Wait,
all the
Especially the end fight.
Call of Duty?
They get to the. Oh my gosh.
I'm asking you a question. What Call of Duty are you referring to? Because the movie is in development hell.
It looks like the game.
So going back to respond to what Anna was saying is, I said it reminds me of playing the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare maps with the blown out buildings.
Oh.
And I said, and that's what it reminded me of. When they get to the main location at the end, in the third act, that it looks like something right out of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 4, or just simply Modern Warfare 2. The original Modern Warfare 2. I love the maps. And they brought some of the maps back for the remake. Do they use the sound of the prop gun, or do they dub in the sound of the actual minigun? Bingo!
No, they don't use the sound of the minigun, which is cooler than the thing we had in this movie. This movie here, the gun is loud and like an M16 on sped up. I prefer the brrr. That shit puts the fear of God in your heart. Which one, Shen? Can you be more specific? Oh, right. Well,
that's cool.
I would say to that.
Oh, good for you.
And in an unironically way.
All right, so here you go. The sound effect used for the minigun when you see Caesar, played by Terry Crews, firing it, they feature a high-pitched electronic motor spin whine, a rapid multi-barrel rotary firing roar with a mechanical spin-down tail. The electric motor start whine is the rotary barrel's build-up speed. The rapid-fire ballistic roar layered high-rate mechanical cycling and heavy-caliber discharges. Distinct spin-down tail echoing the electrical power's cutoff as barrels stop. And they use the same sound effect in this that they used in Predator, and they used it in Terminator 2. It's a sound effect that kind of goes with the prop. And I wish it was more like that, Alpha. And you have not experienced the best in life until you are under an A-10 or a Cobra helicopter or an Apache when they go full auto. And you hear that, well, with the A-10, it's the brrr. I mean, oh my God, it's fucking insane. And also, by the way, Alpha, you've also not experienced the best in life until you have hot brass dumped on you by a helicopter.
Yeah, but that feels awesome.
Oh, it was amazing. Thank you very much. The sound they used for Puff the Magic Dragon's miniguns in the Green Beret was pretty good, as I recall. I think they used the actual sound in that. I have to go back and check, but I think a lot of that was stuff that was recorded off the real gun. This is where Wesley Snipes is saying "ching-a-ling, ching-a-ling," right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's in reference to the tags.
Yep. And that's for anybody who didn't understand, because he kind of goes into the tag thing when they're on the plane earlier, the meaning of those tags.
Is this true, Gary?
It
Do
is a
you love-
lie. It is a lie, but I will accept it as an answer, because it's not like I didn't love it, but it was not pleasant. I mean, you haven't really dealt with anything in this life until you fire a weapon and you have expended brass come out of the weapon and land in your shirt around your neck. And from when I was a kid, I had a lot of burns. I fired a Winchester, and I am not a fan of the Winchester because of how the rounds eject. And some of those rounds will go straight up in the air and come back down your shirt. Did not like that. I had it happen with the 45, and not a pleasant feeling. And that's the Hind helicopter, as I recall, a real one.
Yeah, Hind A. Not a real one, but a very good masking.
No, I thought they used the real Hind in this one. Didn't they use a real Hind?
It doesn't look to me a little smaller in comparison with the real Hind. Those things are behemoth.
Yeah, that is a real one. It's the Mill Mi-24 Hind helicopter they used. It's the smaller one. They have an Anatov 26B. They got the Eurocopter, which is the one I brought up earlier. I love that helicopter. And the Anatov is the one that's used. That's the cargo plane they have for this movie. Now, this one sucked because I was scared that they were going to kill Cruise's character. I love Terry Crews, man.
Yeah, he signed on to Brooklyn Nine-Nine sometime before they started making this movie, after the second film. And so had scheduling conflicts, so he wasn't able to do the whole thing. They were planning on killing him off, but he pleaded for them not to kill him off, and they wound up having a change of heart, which coincidentally, considering he started having issues with one of the producers, it might have been better if they had killed him off, because he was just nowhere to be seen nor heard from in the fourth film.
You're right, Alpha. I said it wrong. So you got it right. Thank you.
Have you seen the video of the giant Antonov taking off at 45 degrees?
Yeah. That was that. But that was it was the 45 degree, but didn't they also have the rockets on there like we do with our Hercules? And
I don't remember. The controller is, how are you doing that? That is physically impossible. Antonov do not follow physics. Physics follows Antonov.
Yeah. Like a bumblebee. You shouldn't be able to fly. I don't care.
Yeah, the bumblebee's too dumb to know that it can't fly. It just doesn't understand why it can't fly. The physics doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And we have the standing ellipses from Yeah, Sox Bulletin's here too, by the way. I see that.
Yeah, we said hi.
Man. And I got to tell you, Harrison Ford does a good job in this role. He plays it serious.
Yep.
And so that lends a little bit of gravitas to the film with the way he performs this character.
I really like Gibson as a villain. I think that was a first for me, seeing him play that guy.
Oh, Gibson? Yeah. I'm talking about Harrison Ford as drummer. I liked him. Gibson is just, he's good at anything he does, and he plays an excellent villain.
That's true.
And by the way, I can't, I'd be remiss in my duties if I don't mention that Anima's favorite opera singer actor is in this movie.
Oh, fuck off.
This is
hate the
important,
guy.
guys. Hold on. No. We got to show this guy some love because he's in some great fucking movies over the years. One of my favorite films he was in is called The Goonies. This guy is great, man.
Oh, Robert Davi.
Yeah.
I really don't like the guy.
She doesn't like him because she worked in the opera and orchestra.
No.
And he was a diva.
No, that's not it.
Oh, did it involve anything outside of dancers or singers or orchestral people?
He is known to make girls on set really uncomfortable. Like to the point where they dress up way too warm for the weather because he likes.
I'm sorry, hon. You broke up a little bit. He makes them what?
Yeah. Fuck off, Gary.
Welcome to the club, Anima.
Uncomfortable.
That's just shitty behavior. Just because you're famous doesn't mean you get to grope the females on set.
He's been in some good films and he plays good villains. And that's all I got to say about the guy. I like him as an actor.
Yeah, he's also method and doesn't really care if he's hurting the people he's acting with.
Well, I hope that's not true because
Hewlett said it in an interview when they did Stargate Atlantis, and Davi is pressing him against the rail, and McKay really is in pain. He did that, and Hewlett kept telling him, "I can act that. You don't have to actually press me against that damn rail." He wouldn't listen. I don't like people like that. I don't care how good of an actor he is. That is not okay behavior.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Harrison Ford playing a villain in this Cheese Fest?
No.
Negative. You are incorrect.
Double negative because it's not a cheese fest either.
Well, he's a spook, so you never know.
There were some ginormous Antonov transports parked at the airport in Leipzig the last time I was there. Neat. Wait, who are you talking about here?
Ford.
Oh, well,
I see.
Ford's not an antagonist. He's
the new Bruce Willis.
Yeah, he's just the guy getting him to work, and he's pissed at him.
And Ford was less antagonistic than Willis's character.
Yeah, but I'm still not sure who you're talking about. Are you talking about Ford, or we were also talking about Robert Davi? And Davi is an antagonist, but he's also a villain because he works for the villain.
Well, he's answering Gambit, so he's talking about Ford.
Yeah.
Okay, Ford. Okay. Well, I would say that you are correct in the fact that he's antagonistic with him, but he's not a true antagonist in the film. The true antagonist in this film is the villain, Mel Gibson, who is basically a morally bankrupt version of Stallone's character.
Still wish he had kept his goatee from the first one.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Or at least that mustache thing from the second one.
That
goatee, that was Barney Ross.
The goatee. Keep the goatee.
Team goatee.
because the goatee kind of made Barney a little different from, most of Stallone's other characters, like Rambo.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like they should have showed more of the human side of Mel Gibson's character, so you're torn over his villain.
He's pure evil in
but
this.
yeah, they just have him always slightly tilted at a 45-degree angle character. Yeah, and again, you're using antagonist. His character is being antagonistic with Stallone, but he's not an antagonist. He's a neutral character. You don't know what he is, other than a guy that Barney owes a favor to now because he fucked up a job.
Well, he also saves their asses in the end. So.
Yeah, he ends up being a hero, saving the day.
He's not an antagonist. He's a piece of client. So I pay you.
Yeah.
You didn't deliver.
Right. That's where I stand. So antagonist is not a word that you should use with that character. Antagonists are people who are in the story there to go against your protagonist. That is completely either the opposite of or is absolutely opposed to the protagonist. In this one, Stallone's the main protagonist, so we have to have someone who's an antagonist, the opposite of him, and that would be Mel Gibson's character. And he's the only really true antagonist in the story. But being antagonistic doesn't make you an antagonist, because got to be honest, they all can be pretty antagonistic when they want to be with each other.
Yeah, when Harrison Ford was announced as a cast member for this movie, I'm like, okay, he's done some action stuff in the past, Indiana Jones and whatnot. But when I saw Kelsey Grammer was cast, I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
The Grammer
movie like that.
Like,
Grammer's not an action
he was
guy.
X-Men.
He's not an action character. He is a guy that was hired to help him find the right people. So he's an analyst kind of character, an intelligence manager. He's the kind of guy that sends people out to do violence or finds the right people to do the violence. So he's not playing a heroic character in that vein. So his character's okay in this. I like that. I got to be honest, I liked him in the X-Men films as Beast, the older Beast.
But yeah, I just thought it was just like a way out of left field. I thought he was good in the role for what his role actually turned out to be. But when he was initially cast for the Expendables 3, before any trailers and whatnot, I'm like, it's like X-Men 3 is Beast. He was good, but that's a lot of wire work and stunt doubles too.
I almost didn't recognize him with that beard.
Oh, then you haven't seen it covered in blue fur.
Yeah.
No.
The reason why he ended up hiring him for this film was because Grammer had played the part of Bonaparte in the Power Broker on Starz. And he was a boss, a cruel, rough around the edges boss, and he did a really good job in the role. The show got canceled, but Stallone was impressed by that and thought he would be good in one of his films, and that's why he asked him to be in the film. And I got to tell you though, he's not a rough around the edges kind of character in this. He's not a tough guy. He's a guy that knows tough. He's got an eye for talent. He's a talent manager, a talent agent. That's all he is. It's just the talent that he knows can kill people and blow up places. I do like it when he gets angry when he pulls the mask down. It shows it's Antonio Banderas. And he goes, God damn it, I said nobody born before 1984.
I mean that. Yes, so pissed. I feel like that.
He's like, I can do this.
Age is just in your head.
Yeah, this is a moment where Anna and I joked. I said, that's Martin. I can
You
do
say
this.
it sounds like Martin.
No, you're in on it. You get some blame. You laughed at it.
Yeah.
Well, my bet is, I would like to see like a series, like a one-shot series. Not an ongoing series, just one season that tells the story of how the Expendables were started and the relationship between Barney and Mel Gibson's character, and
I
how
would
he
like
turned
that.
evil by the end of the season. And Milo Gibson should play him because, God damn it, he looks like his dad.
Yeah, but then who do you get to play Stallone's character?
Not the
maybe the guy
kid
playing
from I Play Rocky. Not
Yeah,
that one.
maybe the kid playing Stallone in the new I Am Rocky movie.
No.
What is that kid's name from Heroes TV series?
Milo Ventimiglia?
Milo Ventimiglia?
Yeah. However you guys say it.
He could pass because even though he doesn't have that messed up jaw, every time he expresses himself and yells, he gets that Stallone look
thing with his mouth. Yep. Get him to play the younger Barney.
So yeah, when they cast him and what was it, Rocky Balboa as his son, I'm like,
yeah,
I can buy it.
His piece of shit son in the film. God, he was a jerk.
At first, but then he gets with the program. He needed that monologue akin to what that he gave to Little Marie in the first one.
So back in, what was it, 2012, Randy Couture said a third installment of the film might begin production in late 2012 after the release of the second film, Expendables 2, which was released in April 12th. Steven Seagal said he was offered a role in the third film. In August of 2012, producer Avi Lerner learned that Nicolas Cage had been signed for the then potential sequel. He also said that the producers intended to bring back the series star, attempting to have Mickey Rourke reprise his role, and had approached Clint Eastwood, Harrison Ford, and Wesley Snipes to play new roles. Now, if you didn't know this, Mickey Rourke turned down Expendables 2 and 3 because he didn't like the pay. And he only did the first film, according to him, quote unquote, as a favor to Stallone for all that he had done for him. So Stallone said, quote, we're thinking about different concepts. The third one is the hardest. Second is the natural progression. The third, that's when the air gets rare. We're thinking ambitiously about it, and now have to give audiences something that they don't expect at all. Maybe even going into a different genre, which I don't know what that means. But in August, Chuck Norris said he would not return for a sequel. In August of 2012, Jean-Claude Van Damme indicated that Stallone might include him in Expendables 3 as Claude Villain, brother of Jean Villain, playing his own twin.
Oh, like in that movie, Double Impact.
Yeah, Double Impact.
Double Impact. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And Replicant.
And oh, that's right. He did the same thing in Replicant, which I like that film, by the way. In October 31st of 2012, it was confirmed that New Image and Millennium Films were in the process of pre-selling international distribution rights for Expendables 3. On December 19th of 2012, it was reported that Jackie Chan had agreed to join in the sequel on the condition that he would have more than a minor role. Chan later dropped out of the project due to scheduling conflicts. In March of 2013, Stallone confirmed he was writing a script for the sequel and that he intended for the film to be more humorous with moments of drama. Stallone also said that Seagal would not be in the film and that he wanted to cast more young actors in their mid-20s. In April of 13, Stallone announced that Patrick Hughes would direct the sequel. In 2013, Chan, Snipes, Cage, Mila Jovovich were announced to be advanced negotiations to join the film. And Mila's another one of them who notoriously injures stuntmen. And she doesn't
know how to pull her punches. Yeah.
The same thing with Grace Jones, because she knocked out a stunt man on Conan the Destroyer with her bow staff.
How can they not learn how to do that?
I don't know. So Lionsgate in 2013 announced that the film would be released on the 15th of 2014. And then in July 2013, it was reported that actor Mel Gibson was going to portray the main villain. And later that month, Stallone confirmed Gibson involvement. Also in July, actor Callan Lutz and professional fighters Victor Ortiz and Ronda Rousey were added to the cast, which I was glad. It was good to see some real fighters in there again, because Randy Couture really was pretty much the only MMA fighter in there, and now you got 3. So they were added to the cast. It was revealed that the film would feature several younger and technology-oriented action heroes who clashed with the veteran Expendables. In 2013, it was also confirmed that Ford, Antonio Banderas, and Glenn Powell would join the cast, and that Bruce Willis would not be reprising his role as Mr. Church, which I showed you guys what happened there. Stallone got angry and went to Twitter, and but later he would withdraw and apologize for what was said, because he was not aware how sick his buddy was, and he has since pretty much been there, not a daily basis. The same thing between him and Schwarzenegger. He goes and he visits him in the home that he's in. And it is a nursing home that he lives in, if you didn't know that.
Well, yeah, they kept him at home as long as they could, but eventually reached a point where it wasn't possible anymore.
Well, there are those who feel that's bullshit. And after what I read, I'm disturbed by him not being around the kids. So anyway, and I like the addition of Glenn Powell, by the way. I like Glenn Powell. I think that he's got a terrible manager. If he ends up getting the right project, man, he's good. He's good in Top Gun Maverick. I like the kid. It's just, damn, man. The Running Man was just not good. Willis's lack of involvement was cited as a disagreement over money and production sources, which I told you guys, they offered him $3 million for 4 days, and he wanted $1 million a day. So he wanted $4 million, and Stallone said, "Fuck off." And it was going to be shot over in Bulgaria, but like I said, he wanted that $4 million, and Stallone said no. Thought he's getting greedy. So on September 17th of 2013, Kelsey Grammer was announced to be in negotiations to join the film. Principal photography began in August 19th of 2013, and it was in Bulgaria and at the new Bojana Film Studio in Sofia, and ended on October 22nd. Then in September 2013, Terry Crews revealed in an interview that Jason Statham survived an on-set mishap when the truck he was driving plunged into the Black Sea after the brakes failed. In November 2013 interview, Randy Couture confirmed that filming had finished and that discussions for a fourth Expendables film was already taking place, which that wouldn't come out until what, 2023, so it was shot in 22. But it is true, Jason Statham went off the fucking pier and crashed into the water and wasn't able to get out at first. And because he's a professional swimmer, he didn't panic. And he just let the cab fill up with the water. And once it was full, he was able to go out of the window and swam up to the surface. And that's really all that happened. And when he got up there, and everybody's talking about, dude, that was scary. We thought you were dead, man. He walks over, Stallone's like kind of making fun of him for having an accident. You think that's bad? Look at this. Shows him his boo-boo. Glenn Powell looks like a male Yardley Smith.
Oh my God.
Seriously, he can pass for her son. That's fucked up, dude. Yeah, I didn't like the film. And I like the director. I did not like what he did. Shinatsky difference is that what sets the world in motion. That's funny. Yardley Smith.
Yeah, I like the idea of introducing like the next crop of trying to create new action stars of a new generation, but the execution wasn't completely all there. I don't think they got.
I don't think they picked the right people.
Yeah, I mean the only one at that time that I thought had the right look, that wound up going on to do other like straight to VOD action movies is Kevin Lutz. I thought Gina Carano would have been a better pick for
Gina, absolutely.
Ronda Rousey's character.
Better than her, I agree. But she didn't have the fight record. The big difference was she didn't have the fight record of Ronda Rousey, and Stallone has direct connection to the MMA fighters through his show. What was that show called? He did an MMA series.
The only thing I know he did was called The Contender. That was
I think that was it. Because it dealt with MMA fighters, not boxers. Yeah, Stallone hosted the first season of reality boxing. No, it was Stallone MMA series.
I know.
Welcome,
Frank
Genghis
had
Khan.
one.
Hi, Genghis.
Yeah, that's the one. It was the boxing one. I'm conflating it, I guess, with another series at the time.
I know Frank Grillo was in an MMA show.
It was the show The Ultimate Fighter. For some reason, I thought Stallone was involved with that one. And it was a reality series, and I liked it. It was about the UFC. Excellent days and clear night skies to the PCM tribe. Same to you, Genghis. Good to see you, my friend.
I know one thing. I really hope that if they ever do get around to doing the female spinoff of the Expendables, they change the name, because name is terrible.
What is the name?
The Expendables.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's horrible.
God.
That's horrible.
Like, seriously? You expect that from the asylum, not
Yes, exactly.
Come on.
I don't like the whole idea. Like, why do you need a female version of this? I don't.
Well, I can kind of get behind it because there's only so many you could showcase in these movies. So why not have a female team led by, say, Michelle Yeoh?
Because they're doing it to everything.
Oh yeah, but that's the most difficult thing is getting the right people involved in a female version, because you really, really have to try to find the right kind of people for that one.
Yeah, because they tried to do that with a movie, and the movie was awful. What was that thing called? It came out a year ago. All female military.
Something like 357 or something.
I think that's the one.
I think it was 2025. What did you say it was?
357.
Let's see.
It's not ringing a bell.
Oh, what's her name? I think Lupita Nyong'o was in it.
Yeah, fuck her.
The 355.
What year did it come out? Because I thought
2022.
Oh, is it that far back?
PG-13 had again, they cast the wrong people for this kind of thing. Jessica Chastain, Penelope Cruz, Bing Bing Fan, which maybe her, and Diane Kruger were the main. They were the 355. And it wasn't great.
It had a good director too, as I recall. If it's the film I'm thinking of,
Simon Kinberg.
Nope, that's not the film. That's not the film.
Then Viola Davis had a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Last year. Viola.
That is when she plays
the president.
The president.
Oh,
G9?
that was terrible.
Or G8.
G20.
I don't know what.
Then Viola Davis was also in The Woman King, which I did not see.
The Woman King. If only we had a word for that.
Was it this one? Interceptor.
I agree.
The one with Daisy Ridley was called The Cleaner.
Yeah. I like Cleaner, let me tell you.
Oh, Interceptor was was a girl boss movie too, and it was bad. It got 4.7 stars on IMDb.
Yes, Genghis Khan. I feel robbed. I need them to make that movie. They piss us.
What are we talking about?
Machete Kills Again in Space. The third one that was with Mel Gibson and Machete in space.
I want to see Machete get involved with Expendables.
Yeah. I think Frank Grillo is another one that could.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah, I love Frank Grillo, dude. That movie he did with Mel Gibson, where he repeats the day over and over again. He's like he's in a game.
Boss Level.
Oh, Boss Level. Love that motherfucking movie. I shit you not. All right, here it is. I found it. It is directed by Martin Campbell, a good director. He directed
Protégé.
movies. He directed Casino Royale, Vertical Limit, Edge of Darkness with Mel Gibson, The Mask of Zorro. He's a very good director. And the movie is called Dirty Angels. It came out in 2024 with it stars Eva Green, Maria Bakalova, and Ruby fucking Rose. If she's not talking, I can appreciate her. The minute she starts talking, I can't stand her.
Best role is John Wick 2.
Damn, dude. Perfect movie for her. No talking. She sign languages in it. And that's why she's so fucking good in it. The minute she opens her mouth, I just want to grab a bat and beat her to death like a harp seal.
Jesus Christ.
What? That's the one that got you? Of all the fucked up things I say, that's the one. That's the one. So here you go. I'm going to show you
the whole outbreak
on the screen. The what?
Your whole outbreak there was a bit intense.
So here is the movie. I'm going to pop it up.
Rothrock's the most well known.
So here you go, guys. This is the movie I was talking about. Dirty Angels. Everything about this sounded like they could do something cool here if they give a good fucking reason why it has to be an all-female team. You have to give a fucking reason. Don't just do it, like arbitrarily do it, because that's what was wrong with that sci-fi movie with the actress that played Ray, or not Ray, that played in Leon, the Professional. Yeah, give me a second. I was trying to say the fucking movie she was in, so you could guess it, but that's who. Yes, Natalie Portman. Horrible fucking sci-fi movie. It's like, oh, it's a bunch of women going on this mission. Why? Why is it only women? That makes no sense.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I had no interest.
No, do not see it. That movie's boring as hell. Has only one good scene.
Movie. I don't think it has one good scene. I got so fucking annoyed at that movie watching it. But Eva Green, I like Eva Green. So you think, oh, this would probably be a good film. It's awful. There's no explanation. There's no reason. Like, because you do understand this one thing. Taliban and pretty much any Islamist group despises women as fighters, despises it. And one of the greatest ways to humiliate them is to have them lose a battle to women. So if this was done for psychological reasons or because infiltration is required into this area and the only way to get in, males couldn't get in. Only females can get in disguised because, well, they'll be covered head to toe. So that it's easier for them to get in and infiltrate. And so that would be a good explanation as to why this is done. But Dirty Angels is the movie. Everything about this sounded like it would work if they just had a reason. It's the one thing they don't fucking have. It's just accept the fact women are badass and they're just as good as men in combat. And it's like, look, I'm not going to tell you that some females can fight, but if you had an all-female team, yeah, they're fucked. They're fucked in an actual combat situation. They're going to require some men to help them. And that's not because I hate women. It's because women aren't going to have what's going to be required for close quarter combat. They're not.
And they do not cooperate well with one another. They do not
like each other. They're constantly judging each other. And nothing more passive aggressive than a compliment from a woman. Oh, I like your makeup. Doesn't normally work on people, but it works on you.
Yeah.
I don't know how you pulled off that dress. Like, what? Normally I would hate that dress, but you pull it off. It's like the passive aggressive fucking insult compliments or fucking backhanded compliments. Yeah, that's the movie Eclay is called Dirty Angels. And I tell people, watch at your own fucking warning that it's going to be bad. But if you want to see what Hollywood was wanting to do, that's a good movie to go check out, because that's what Hollywood was trying to do, was trying to make action movies without men, that we don't need men, that women can take over these action roles and handle a lead role in an action film. And I'm like, very rare does that work. I mean, they've done it before. They did it with Alien. And to be honest with you, Aliens. But she still had other guys helping her survive to the end. Stallone had some great scenes with Arnie in this film, and I like that. There's a lot more bantering between the two characters. In fact, I wish there was more.
It needed more.
There's a thing you have to remember about Aliens. The final fight is a cat fight.
Yeah. By the way, Cynthia Rothrock, I'm a big fan of hers, and we had the executive producer of The Last Kumite on the channel. Brian and I interviewed him, and that was a fun show. You were there too, Martin, when we had him on. Yeah. That's back when Brian didn't know how to pronounce the word. He says Kumite.
Kumite, yeah.
And I kept looking like, what fucking word are you trying to say? Then I saw the poster and I went, it's Kumite. And he laughed. Oh my God, Brian. It's just not a very good film. But Martin Campbell's a good director, and I felt bad for him because that tarnished his career. And by the way, the chick that co-wrote the script is not even really a fucking writer. She only wrote the movie, co-wrote 2 episodes of the series, The Black Donnellys, before she was given the privilege of co-writing the screenplay, the first draft of the screenplay of Dirty Angels. And then they had to bring in 2 men to fix the fucking script. And of course, one of them was Martin Campbell himself, the director, and Jonas McCord. And Jonas worked on the Vietnam Requiem, the Young Writers TV series. He worked on a movie I love, Malice. My dad loved that movie. It's a film with Nicole Kidman and Alec Baldwin. You guys ever see that movie?
No. Yeah. Also had Bill Pullman. He played...
Bill Pullman is the protagonist.
Bill Pullman played Nicole Kidman's wife in that one.
Bill Pullman played the husband. Yeah. Man, you and your gender identity issues.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one in a long while. That was good.
Okay, I don't know who it was I cracked up. I think it was Andy Morrow, but it could have been Tim. That says, have you ever had Ethiopian food? I said, yes, but I was starving to death an hour later.
Oh, God.
Bad, Gary. Disavowed.
Yeah, bad, Gary.
And by the way, that's not an original joke. Did you ever hear of the show Booze and Buddies with Tom Hanks and Peter Scolari?
No.
No? They got trapped in a cabin. And they're like, the only thing to eat in the fridge is some Chinese food. He goes, oh, it's not any good. After we're done eating it, we'll be starving to death an hour later. And that's where the joke came from, Booze and Buddies.
Now, when you said that such mean-spirited joke, I really miss, oh my God, Scott going in with the roll paper and hitting you.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Bad Gary.
You will eventually get me hitting him with a fly swatter. So.
But
Yeah, and the
Malice, by
last
the way,
Kumite is on Tubi, for anyone wondering.
and it's a fun movie.
Yes, it is.
Cynthia's in it. They have all the great. It's basically the Expendables for martial arts stars. Yeah, Shinatsky, they already exist. You can find them on RedTube and on xvideo.com. They're porns. The joke is they're porns. I've tasted the Eritrean cuisine and Ethiopian cuisine equally. But women are strong and independent and don't need men. Exactly, Socks. Wait a minute, because I'm myself Eritrean. Really?
Well, his family, his ascendancy is.
Now, if you want the Expendables of martial arts stars, watch a movie called Triple Threat.
Triple Threat.
Tony Jaa, Iko Uwais, Scott Adkins, and Michael Jai White.
And by the way, Michael Jai is in Expendables 5 or 4. I told Anima the cast of the film is actually pretty good. You got 2 great martial artists in that film.
We have Venkman's girl here. Hello.
Hi, Venkman's girl.
Yeah, I wish there were more scenes of that. I just like the banter. That's why I really enjoyed the crap out of Escape Plan. I love it when Stallone hits him. He says, "You hit like a vegan."
Yeah, you hit like a vegetarian. Punches, that's better.
That's better. Okay, I love the Portman movie you were talking about.
Annihilation.
That's such a terrible film. Clay, I'm shocked you said that. That had a group of female soldiers, but I think it actually worked in the movie. It's not explained why, and that's why it doesn't work. There has to be a reason. I'm sorry, I'm going to mispronounce this just for Brian. The Last Kumite. I've never gotten to watch that one. You got to see it. Kumite is great. Supergirl pitch. You want to make a detestable hedonist into a lead and claim that those terrible traits are somehow empowering. That's exactly what it is. And that's why nobody likes it. I thought that the movies you were talking about. Clay, shut up, man. It is the movie we were talking about. Annihilation, and it's a bad movie. Look, man, I try to be fair about films, and that film was so frustrating to watch. I was just getting frustrated. I would like slap my hand against the table. I'd get up and walk away and have to come back. Motherfuck, what are they doing? Anyway, his version of gender identity is trying to figure out what sex everyone is. That you're talking about Popcorn now, right? Yeah, because he has trouble with that. He calls husbands wives.
Well, all I was thinking about was Nicole Kidman. So, yeah.
Yeah. Look, man, it's easy to get lost thinking about her, especially back in the 2000s, going into the 20-teens before she had the surgery.
She was hot back then.
God damn, she was so beautiful. And I'm not going to say hot because I don't think she's hot. I think she's beautiful. She has an intensity to her eyes. And I just think she's one of the most beautiful women after 40. I didn't think she was all that interesting looking before 40. And I'm not kidding. Like when she was in that movie with Sam Neill, trapped out on the open ocean with Billy Zane. Yeah, Dead Calm. I didn't think she was all that pretty. Tom Cruise movie, not that pretty. But man, once she hit 40, man, she looked nice. She became a fucking beautiful woman. And I hate that she had surgery. I really do.
Yeah. It ruined her face.
They should do an Expendables movie, the Hong Kong version. Wasn't that a thing, Martin? Wasn't that going to happen in Hong Kong? That they were going to make a Hong Kong version with all the great martial artists?
I don't know.
In one movie?
I've never heard
Oh,
of
that's
that.
the great thing about this franchise is that you can have an anthology of, from different cultures and whatnot that, has their action bona fides.
Yeah, because the idea of having an all-women's Expendables didn't bother me. But there has to be a reason for it. You have to have a fucking reason why you're only going to use women in combat roles. There has to be a fucking good reason. Otherwise, it makes no sense. Nobody would do that in real life. Nobody.
The funny thing is, I can't remember if they did this before they originally announced the Expendables, because it's come up twice. One around after this movie came out, and then just recently, within the last couple months, it got reported that it's back in development. But the Asylum came out with a basically version of the Expendables called Mercenary or something, and it had Kristanna Loken as the lead.
Yeah, and it's like the show The Lioness should have been better than it is because it's inspired by a true story. And I know the true story. And it's a very interesting fucking premise of the only person that it could get to infiltrate is through the women, the harem. And so they have a female go in who's a Marine, and she's trained how to do this, and she speaks the language. And so she's able to infiltrate and be able to spy on this fucking guy who's a terrorist. And such a great premise. And then we watch that first episode, and they got SF guys, special forces guys, talking like idiots in a situation, and they completely mishandle the situation. I'm like, nobody in special forces would do that. Are you?
And then they hired a fuck up female.
Oh, and then
nobody
to
wants
have
that
as the lead female. There's no but. It's an and in this, and then they decide to hire the worst fucking female Marine. No, you would not fucking do that. You would want somebody who's disciplined. You would want somebody who knows how to follow fucking orders. And they hired the biggest fuck up. And of course, it's just stupid. And she looks awful. She looks like she weighs 105 pounds wet. Like she's so skinny and so lacking in any physical fitness. And they're trying to make it look like she's a badass Marine. Oh, I fucking hated that show.
Yeah, everything was just so unbelievable.
If I may, in my arrogant opinion, if you're gonna do this kind of movies with female operators, how about instead of looking for pretty actress, you go and look in the pool of female stunt persons? They can pull that credibly.
No, Zoe Bell was in Mercenaries.
Oh man, yes, I like Zoe Bell. She's amazing. She was in that movie with Kurt Russell, where he's a serial killer, and they chase him down.
Death Proof.
The women do. Death Proof. I fucking like that movie. I like that movie.
But yeah, Mercenaries, the log line is the president's daughter is captured and imprisoned while touring a war zone. So a team of elite female commandos is assembled to infiltrate a women's prison for a daring rescue.
There you go. That's why it had to be women.
Zoe Bell, Kristanna Loken, Vivica A. Fox, Brigitte Nielsen, Cynthia Rothrock, and Nicole Bilderback.
Now, when it comes to Kidman, by the way, 2007 is when she became beautiful, in my opinion. Before that, she was pretty. But when she hit 40, she was gorgeous. She has that mature face, and it all came into place at the age of 40. Oh, there's the scene where Stallone cries because he lost his banana.
My God.
What?
Yeah,
I
see,
don't
they
get-
leave it out of the film because what I would have done if it's a science fiction film is apparently whatever this energy thing is, it has a lower effect on the XY chromosome. And so therefore, women are the only ones that can really go through this and survive longer. I like the bike stunt in this too, by the way. Kind of reminds me of the Tony Jai film it's on Buck, right? Where he takes the guy off the motorcycle. Great fucking stunt, man. It goes through the plate glass. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Real glass.
And
not stunt glass.
And the wreath made of barbed wire. Oh my, that jump.
Oh my God, that fucking. I'm telling you, Anima, you're gonna want to watch that movie. You will like Tony Jai, and she enjoyed The Raid, by the way.
The Protector was pretty good too.
Oh my God, The Protector with the elephant. Fuck yeah.
The Raid.
I mean, all those movies were, when you look at the basic themes of each story, are tomes from their culture turned into movies.
Now, recalling what you said, that Stallone said, thinking ahead when he was doing the first movie, that talking about the third one should give you something that you didn't expect. Yes, they did. Seeing that Trench and Yang are a couple at the end.
Oh God,
I didn't see that coming.
I can't tell. I don't know if that was meant to be a joke or for real.
No, it was for real.
Wait, say it again. I missed what you said.
What?
I missed what you said. What was real?
Oh, the surprise of this movie is that at the end, Trench and Yang, they're a couple, a romantic couple.
Oh,
I thought they were just kidding around.
Oh no, that second word, that second wave of giggling after the reference. No, that's what's
I just thought they were drunk. You know,
Yeah.
he's so jealous.
I've been drunk, my friend. We don't do that.
Yeah, I just go, yeah, it's just one big joke. That's how I
Trench
look at
and
it.
Jet Li are a couple?
Yeah, look, pay attention to the end.
Yeah, because they were whispering in the corner, and Barney comes like, "You two want to go get a room?" Then they,
They say,
it doesn't
we
help
don't
that
need a room.
Schwarzenegger has that Hawaiian shirt on.
Well, they made the joke in the first film about Barney and Trench sucking each other's dicks.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was literal. That's typical guy talk.
It's not the joke that forget about it.
No, I'm curious about this now. I'm looking it up now.
Okay, Stallone, they play it like it's a joke when he says get a room, but he said when you see it, the reaction and his reaction to their reaction.
No, they really are.
Yes, they are.
Patrick Hughes, the director, confirmed in an interview that yes, Trench and Yang are a gay couple. In an interview with Grantland, Hughes stated, "Oh, I believe they are." When asked if the two characters were together by the end of the film, the confirmation followed the movie's final scene, where the pair is seen cuddling in a bar, prompting a joke from Barney Ross to get a room, to which Trench replies, "We don't need a room. Holy shit. Oh my fucking God. That is so fucking funny."
It is.
Yes, it is. The only thing is that
fucking God.
You may think this that is funny, but then when I like some characters and I get emotionally attached to them, now I'm worried for both of them because they are in a fucking dangerous profession.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's so funny because
I
they
don't want
stayed
any of them
behind
to die.
together. because they stayed behind together on the helicopter as gunners.
Yeah, because now they're running the business, their family business.
Oh my fucking God.
I think that's
my
really
God.
funny.
Yes,
it is. Doesn't bother me, but
No.
I think it's fucking funny. Oh my God. That is so fucking nuts, dude. It really is. And apparently they like nuts.
Oh God. You had to.
Yes, wait,
Oh,
allow me.
Yes. Yes. I had to.
I know. Are we paused for a reason?
Oh no, I keep going. I just wanted to point out again, for the real helicopter shots, it's Harrison Ford flying the Huey.
I liked it when
Jesus Christ.
they are being chased by another helicopter, and he tells his guys in the back, Arnold and Jet Li, hit something, and then they shoot one helicopter down. He's like, thank you. And Arnold is having so much fun with that gun in the helicopter.
The M60? No,
Yeah.
Yang is using the M60.
Now I remember
Whatever
reading
he's
that
using.
somewhere that Stallone started smoking cigars because of his friendship with Arnold.
Yep. That's what I read.
Because Arnold's been into cigars since the 60s. He just fucking loves smoking cigars.
Oh, that was good too. My mom drove a tank back in Sweden.
Yeah.
He's such a fun guy.
Oh, that's a Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, Dolph Lundgren's
Yeah.
one that said that. Okay, here we go. Once, twice, 3 times the lady. I love you.
God.
I'm so happy. Oh, can Harrison Ford fly? He can fly a helicopter better than he can fly a plane. He's never crashed a helicopter.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Hi, Tim.
Tim, I was just talking about you because you had said something to me and I responded. What was I talking about a few minutes ago? Or I said he had said something to me.
I can't remember.
I was just telling the story a few minutes ago. It bothers me. I am sick of to fucking death of Hollywood inserting its gayness into the Brotherhood of Arms. Yeah, well, that's military stuff. This is a comedy. I'm okay with it. I got to tell you, in the military, and this is true, Alpha, twice I served with gay guys in my platoon, and I knew it privately because they trusted me as their squad leader, and but they never let on. They did their jobs. What they did in their private life was nobody's business. And I think that's the way it should be treated. If you're going to serve in the military, you want to be gay, I don't give a shit. Don't you fucking be openly gay, because that makes you a potential threat or weakness to the platoon. Don't let shit like that be known. Keep that shit private, because you can also be targeted by the enemy for that shit. That's why we have a little thing called counterintelligence group. Their job is to look for weakness in platoons, and that tends to be something that's a potential weak link, because if the enemy finds out about it, they can act on it. And I'm not going to go any further than that. So Arnie and Jet Li are embracing. Yeah, man. Look, if it's true, I don't give a shit. The director said it. I'm cool with it. In that relationship, I would die laughing if you found out that Arnold's character Trench was a power bottom.
Yeah.
And little tiny. That would be like the mouse fucking the elephant. That's an old joke. You don't know that one, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
I know it.
You know the joke. Okay. It's a great joke, by the way. It's not like the greatest joke, but it's like the mouse has to climb up on top of this thing. But what it is the elephant has a splinter in its foot. And the mouse says, I'll take the splinter out if you let me fuck you. And the elephant's like, you're a tiny mouse. I'm not even going to feel it. So go ahead. So the elephant has to let him fuck him before it'll pull the splinter out of his foot. So he climbs up on a ladder, gets up to the back of that fucking elephant. And right when he puts his wiener in, the elephant accidentally leans forward and the splinter goes deeper into his foot, causing him to do the sound really loudly. And the little mouse goes, "That's right, bitch, take it all." And that's the joke. It's a funny joke. Because the little mouse actually thought that it was his dick that was making him do that. It's fucking stupid. But anyway, Tim, I got a video for you, my friend. Let's get to it. Let's see. It's up here, isn't it? Nope, that's not it. Here it is. I found it. Wait, that's not the new one, though. Where's the new one at? Is it at the bottom? There it is.
By what name are you known?
There are some who call me Tana!
That's because you're late. We're almost over.
Damn me, Clay.
Yeah, but we actually have a different one for when he shows up late.
He says demonetized. You are 0-2 on jokes today. Clay, they laughed. So you can suck that one. That's 1 in 1, period.
Just because we are used to your jokes, Gary.
Well, that's an old joke, and I do like that joke. And it is funny. Even Martin admits that's a funny joke. The little fucking mouse thinks that his dick is going to make that elephant do that. This is how, blind I am to things. I watched this movie multiple times, and I never really took that as anything. And it's like, oh my God, now that I look back on it, they are gay. That's funny. But I had this one guy that was gay when we were in training during AIT that was in my platoon. And I really felt it necessary to protect him because he was a target for sure. And but he was a target not because he was a gay. He was a target because he was a fuck up. His name was Miller. And black kid. And goddamn, man, they were threatening to kick his ass in the shower. And I said, if anybody touches him, I'm going to find out who it was and I'm going to fuck you up. Don't touch him. You leave him the fuck alone. None of that bully shit in my fucking platoon. I'm the only bully here. No, that's what we said. Squad leaders, we were the bullies. We're nice. We helped everybody. We're everybody's friends. But if you fucked up, we would single you out. I like this fight scene. I do. I really like this fight scene. And I love how it starts out with Mel Gibson. Like, Mel is such an asshole in this movie.
Yeah, he is.
Let me see if I can find it. Is that it? I think this is it. Let me play it. See if this is it. Yeah, there it is.
How you feeling?
How you feeling?
I like when he tells him to get rid of the body armor because he wants him to feel this one.
I want you to feel this one. God damn. And by the way, when he hits him, the first time he hits him in the chest with the barrel pointed at him. Now, that's not the first time. It's the third time he hits him. Because he pistol whips him in the face, first move, and then he jabs him, stabs him with the barrel of the barrel right under his clavicle, which is a very tender spot to get hit. That was fucking awesome. What is this? It's me, Gary. I'm a nice guy, but if you screw up, I will let you know. Yep. And even though he can't act, I love Randy Couture in this. I think this is his best film, too. Because it felt like he got to stretch a little bit as a character within the movie. And the way they fuck with Stallone at the end. I'll pull you up, but you got to apologize.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was so mean.
Now, what I thought would have been funny is if she hooked up with Antonio Banderas' character at the end of this. Because he was really putting the moves on her.
Yeah, he did.
I saw a movie on some channel about a bunch of chicks that were getting revenge on some guy. I think it was supposed to be a Western. I think I know the one you're talking about. There's only, what was that movie called? 1989?
There's a Western called Bad Girls that had.
That's it. That's it. Bad Girls. That's the movie. Love that movie.
What's her name?
Oh, it's got a great cast. It's got Madeline Stowe.
Butterface.
So Mary Stuart Masterson, she back in the 80s, man, she was hot. Then it's got the more beautiful Andy McDowell in it. And
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore in it, which is okay. I don't really think much of her. But Madeline Stowe, Mary Stuart Masterson, and Andy McDowell. Probably three of the best looking women from the late 80s, early 90s.
Andy doesn't age. I don't know how she does that.
And am I the only one that does not like her daughter's face? I can't stand her daughter's face.
Yes, you're the only one.
Who is her daughter?
I don't get it.
Maggie Qualley.
She's in that new post-apocalyptic film with the kid from Frankenstein, directed by Ridley Scott, where they got to stay alive and they're in that plane trying to escape, and they're getting attacked by some guy with a mohawk that jumps on the plane, and he goes, "Shoot him!"
She was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, she played one of Manson's girls.
Yeah.
I'm 15. I was expecting a line in that movie. I'm 15, but I fuck like I'm 18. It's like, oh my God. No, I'm serious, because they were like that, those Manson girls. And I thought they were going to put something like that in the film, and they kind of do. And the scene where she's trying to pick up Brad Pitt's character to get him to come back to the ranch with her to have sex and shit. And she thinks he's doing that, but that's not what's going on. He's going there because he knows the guy who owns the Spawn Ranch. Good fucking movie, by the way. It's my favorite Tarantino film. Hail to you, Tim. You're a good friend, man. Love your private posts to me at night, morning. Like, do you ever fucking sleep, Tim? I swear to God, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll see that you've sent me something hours ago. I go to respond to it. Next thing I see is the fucking ellipses. You're like responding to me, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to you right now. It's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
I like the cat memes that he's sending me.
Oh, he sends some funny ass. He sends funny videos and shit to me. What was the last one he sent to me? Shit, man.
Did he send you the one with the cat that says caffeine isn't enough? I want to lick the warp core.
Yes,
that was
yes,
awesome.
I did see that one. But I don't know if he sent that to me or if he showed me, because you may have showed that to me.
I probably did. Yes, Gambit. His character is.
Oh, the last one he sent to me was fucking Skeletor video, which was pretty funny. Also, one of Johnny Cash with a cup of coffee saying, "Careful, Snowflake. I drink coffee stronger than your feelings." I like that one. Yeah, that's. Oh, you sent me another one. What's this one? Happy birthday. Hope it's a killer. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's fucked up. All right. I will fucking show this. Hold on. This is what he sent. All right, drop that down. Get back to the studio. the kind of shit he sends me. Oh shit. Oh man. He just him and Andy send me some really cool shit.
I sent it to you, Martin.
Oh, the cat one?
Yeah.
Because that's really
Okay.
good.
All right, before I get rid of this one, I'm going to pop that one up there again. This is one of the single best cast photos I've ever seen. Look at that. That's my childhood.
Yep.
Right there, one photo. Fucking Stallone, Gibson, Ford, Schwarzenegger. Jesus Christ. And Dolph Lundgren, I was in my teens. Wow, dude. Wow. That's all I got to say. Fucking love that photo.
Yeah, I love the Last Supper poster from Expendables 2.
Oh, yep. And this is what Tim just sent me.
Oh.
Hope it's a killer. I got to send that to Steve Tibbs. I'm going to send it to Steve Tibbs.
Here's the other one.
Yeah, I saw that one before. I like it.
That is so
I like
good.
that one. Shit. Swear to God. So this episode is brought to you by Schwarzenegger and Jet Li. Love. American style. Truer than the red, white, and blue. That fucking kills me. I didn't catch it, man. I didn't catch it. That's funny.
Yeah, I thought they were joking around.
But I think it makes sense, that they would do that. What is
because
best in life?
I was wondering why Jet Li stayed behind and wasn't with the rest of the team. But yeah, it makes sense that he was with Arnold and didn't want to risk his ass anymore.
Davis, and hear the lamentations of the housemaid. There we go. Kelsey Grammer, very underrated actor. Absolutely agree with you. He got typecast, but he's loved for it. But the fact is, he is more than the sum of, being Fraser Crane.
Yeah, but I mean, he was so beloved on Cheers that not only did they make his role bigger, they gave him his own show and then a spin-off of that. So that's
technically, he played a version of Fraser Crane in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and then eventually in the 2020s. I don't think he played Fraser at any point in 2010s, but he did in the 2020s. So that's crazy, man. Same character. Or a variation of the same character.
Yeah, I love the story he told about when Fraser hit a certain point and him as a character between Cheers and Frasier, he got this record of TV's longest character, an actor playing the character for so long on TV that surpassed James Arness from Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
So he
because he had it for a long time.
James Arness just hung up on him or something. It was funny.
Oh, for real? Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's like, once again, I was like, so, hey, I kind of passed you on your character on Gunsmoke, and he just got hung up on. He told that in some interview or something. Way back in the day.
I always loved James Arness, too, man. By the way, I do like that inside joke on another line because if you remember, Barney asks Drummer, where's church? And Drummer Ford answers back, he's out of the picture, which is an inside joke. that he was not in the movie. This is back before Stallone found out he was sick.
Well, they were like 2 or 3 more jabs at George's character.
Yeah. Another interesting one, Jet Li is top billed in the film, but he has less than 5 minutes in the movie. Okay, here we go. In one scene, Antonio Banderas' character sings El Novio de la Muerte.
Yep.
The Bridegroom of Death. That song is the official hymn of the Spanish Legion, an elite unit of the Spanish Army. Banderas was made an honorary member of that military unit in 2013 because he did that. That's cool. Stallone offered the supporting role to Jackie Chan, but Chan refused due to scheduling conflicts, and he also prefers to play a lead role, not in an ensemble cast. Same thing with Kurt Russell. He didn't want to do it. In addition to his role of the main villain, Mel Gibson was also offered the chance to direct the film, but he declined. A copy of the film was leaked online 3 weeks before the release. Oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
The film was downloaded 189,000 times in the first 24 hours of the leak. That hurt the movie. It really did. And that was dirty. Terry Crews begged Stallone during production not to kill off his character. And that's why we get him back at the end. Jason Statham has the last line at the end of every Expendable film. And that's true. I like that he delivers the final line of each movie. Schwarzenegger's character twice quotes his previous films, Get to the Chopper from Predator, and my favorite one, I lied. I thought you couldn't make it. I lied. Schwarzenegger worked a little more than a week on the movie. Schwarzenegger worked half a day as he was still governor of California at the time. And on the second film, he was on set for 4 days. He cited his dissatisfaction with the third movie and the poorly written role for his character in it as reasons not to return for the fourth film, although he maintained that he still loves the franchise. Maybe he didn't like the character being gay. In the first drafts of the screenplay, Antonio Banderas' character is named Matador, Spanish for killer, and this got brought up earlier. I think you brought it up, Popcorn. And then he changed the name to Galgo, which means greyhound.
And this movie also had like basically 6 degrees of action because just about every actor in this movie has been in each other's movies at some point.
Yeah. Let's see.
Wasn't that the whole point of making the Expendables?
Well,
that they can make a movie together, all of them?
Terry Crews' first film role was in The Sixth Day, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, who starred with Stallone in Escape Plan. Stallone starred opposite Antonio Banderas in Assassins and Spy Kids 3, Game Over, who appeared in Machete Kills, which featured Mel Gibson. Gibson headlined Lethal Weapon 4, which co-starred Jet Li in his first American role. Lee later starred in The One and War with Jason Statham, who was in Chaos with Wesley Snipes, who was opposite Stallone in Demolition Man. Stallone wrote, directed, and starred in Rocky IV, featuring Dolph Lundgren, who starred in Blood of Redemption, featuring Robert Davi, and Robert Davi was in Raw Deal, starring Schwarzenegger. 6 degrees of action.
And by the way, he's playing kind of the same character he played in another film like that. And I thought it was weird that Davi was playing the same kind of character, doing the exact same job.
Davi was also in Die Hard with Bruce Willis.
One of my favorite films with Jet Li was Romeo Must Die. I actually thought it was a good film.
Yeah, they also had Russell Wong in it as the villain, and he was in Vanishing Son, set of from Action Pack. Universal's The Action Pack with from God, what's his name? He directed Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, and the first Triple X, and the first Fast and Furious movie.
Mhm.
And four TV movies went on to a TV series, got canceled.
Yeah. By the way, I like the movie Black Mask with Jet Li because that is supposed to be the same character that Bruce Lee played in Chinese Connection. Let's see. That Kiss of the Dragon. What was the one on? What's Kiss of the Dragon? What's the one with Bridget Nielsen?
But yeah, Kiss of the
Richard
Dragon. They
Fonda.
had Jurgen Prochnow.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love that fucking movie. It's got Checky Cario too.
Yeah, Checky Cario, not Jurgen Prochnow.
Yeah. Checky was so good in that film. I love Checky. I'm so sorry he died. What a good actor. I actually liked the Chinese version of Mulan. Not the Disney Chinese version, but the actually China produced one, Hong Kong film. And not Jackie Chan, sorry.
Jet Li was in the American version.
Jackie Chan's son is in it. I'm trying to remember his name. Something Chan. Which is weird because that's actually not his real name. It's not his real name. Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, but it's a smart move when you go into the same business as your parent to adopt their screen name, their last name.
Well, Emilio Estevez didn't take that route.
That's cool, Alpha. That's cool info. No relation. Charlie Chan? I'll go look it up real quick. It is a Chinese film. I'm not seeing it here. Well, I give up.
There was a 2009 Mulan movie called Rise of a Warrior.
That might be it.
Had Wei Zhao Kun
J.C. Chan. That's his name. J.C. spelled Jaycee. J.C. Chan is Jackie's
he looks like a looks like his father when he was young.
Yep. And the version he was in is Mulan Rise of a Warrior that came out in 2009. It had Wei Zhao in it. She's gorgeous. Perfect for playing Mulan. Oh, it's a good movie. I enjoyed the film. And it carries a 6.6, which isn't super great, but it's good. It's a good score. I remember watching it and just enjoying the crap out of it. And as I recall, JC plays the close friend who ends up dying in combat. I think he gets killed in the movie. Bandera means banner. Several armies have used some terms for a military unit. You need to show Anima those. Oh no, she watched one with me. We watched.
More than
which one did we watch?
I think two or three.
We watched Charlie Chan in Hawaii. We watched Charlie Chan in Hawaii.
No, I think we didn't. We watched the circus one.
Charlie Chan goes to the circus.
You mentioned Hawaii, but I don't think we.
She laughed so fucking hard at the whole number one son.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Martin numbers his daughters, and it's hilarious. He's like 10.
And it's so fucking funny. And to date, No major Charlie Chan film was made with an actual Chinese actor. It's Charlie Chan. It's always been a white guy in yellow makeup, with the eye makeup and shit. But I still love those movies. I like Shadows Over Chinatown. 1946 was a good one. The Jade Mask is another great one. The Red Dragon, Black Magic, another good one. Oh my God, this is another great one. God, I love these movies. Charlie Chan and the Chinese Cat, with the statue of the cat. Oh, it was a good one. Charlie Chan and Rio is another fun one. I liked it when they got the black comedic actor as his driver. And it started when they're in San Francisco. And he's trying to get the fuck away from Charlie Chan. And he ends up being his driver. And he ends up getting hired by Charlie Chan and stays as his driver through a series of films. It was really good. Charlie Chan at the Wax Museum. Charlie Chan's Murder Cruise, another good one. No. Oh, Charlie Chan in Honolulu was another good one. 1938. Monte Carlo, another one. But I'm not finding. There it is, finally. 1936, Charlie Chan at the circus, and that's with Warner Oland as Charlie Chan.
Yeah, I think that's one of the two that we watched.
And Warner is the guy who played the Mongol leader that you see in Tell It to the Marines with Lon Chaney that we did. We did an actual whole movie watch along. We tried to. YouTube had different ideas because they're assholes.
Yeah. Which is kind of why we haven't done another watch along, because we can't really figure out how to do it safely.
Yeah, one of the writers on this movie created the Has Fallen films. Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen.
Good
Catherine
movies. I like them.
Benedict.
Well, he got arrested at one time, and Jackie Chan disowned him over it, which I think is bullshit. Look, Jackie Chan, once he started getting close to the communist government, he became a worse person, in my opinion. And that's when he began to distance himself from his children. Yeah, he was in the one. Nobody knew who the fuck he was back then. It's also, they didn't know who the fuck he was when he was in Ghosts of Mars.
Those are my first Jason Statham movies, Ghosts of Mars and The One. I'm like,
yeah, same here.
First saw him in Ghosts of Mars. I like this guy, and then I saw him again in The One. It's like, hey, it's the dude from Ghosts of Mars. The best thing about that movie. And then next thing I see, he's leading his own very own movie with the transporter.
Yep. But that's not the first time I saw him. The first time I saw him was those two films, but I didn't really take notice of him. But I took notice of him when he was in Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels by Guy Ritchie. And I'm like, who is this guy? And I'm like, look back and went, holy shit. Look, I went to IMDb to look him up. And I'm like, I went back and went, holy shit, that was him in Ghost of Mars. Oh, he's in The One too. Oh, he's the agent. And I'm like, okay, yeah, fuck yeah, man. What's this? The Black Camel, Circus. It's a good. The circus one is one of my favorites, and that's the one Anima saw. She laughed her ass off at that. Yeah, Key Luke. We just lost him 2 years ago. I don't know what you're asking about Morgan Freeman, buddy.
Well, Morgan Freeman was in the Fallen movies with Gerard Butler.
Oh, yeah, 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
This latest one.
He eventually became the president.
The new one's now a woman film, and it's nobody wants to see it. It's like the trailer has just terrible viewership. Because I'm like, it's got Fallen in the name. What? I don't get it. Where's Gerard Butler? Yeah, it was a sad fucking day because it was the turning over of Hong Kong to the Chinese government that eventually pushed Jackie Chan to become a communist, and it ruined him. He talks shit about America now. Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. I liked him in that film because really, and he even said it, he says, I was still working the street when they did that movie, 98, he was still a con man, and he and what's his name are good friends in real life, and they're good in the film together. Vinnie Jones, I fucking loved it. They did that movie, which was a remake of the Longest Yard, called Mean Machine. And I tell people that is the single best adaptation of that screenplay by another filmmaker. And they use British football for it. And it's fucking awesome. And Jason Statham is the dangerous one in the prison. It's got guards. He lives in a cage. He's in a cage, not a cell. He's in a fucking cage. I expected them to put the mask on him like what's his name in Silence of the Lambs?
Hannibal.
Yeah, and they asked him, "What are you here for?" And he says, "Some mean tweets, mate."
Some mean tweets, mate. The black guy was the chauffeur, hence the Morgan Freeman joke. Oh, no, I totally saw the joke and I got it. I'm sorry I passed over it too quickly. No, I got that. Driving Mr. Chan was a good joke. And who was that guy that did that? I'm going to go look it up real quick. Was he in the circus one too, honey?
I don't remember.
I'm going to go look real quick, see if he's in the credits. I'm not seeing him. I don't think he was in that one. He eventually became his regular driver because he's so popular with fans. But I think he was in the Chinese Cat, and that's actually a different actor that plays Sidney Toller. And yep, there he is. There he is. Manton Moreland. Manton Moreland was one of the first black actors to really be a prominent character in regular film. And problem was he was yes man kind of character, and so he gets made fun of by the black community when they shouldn't be doing that. It's like you should be proud of him, what he accomplished. It's like the black lady that played the maid in Gone with the Wind getting an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. It's like, and they go, yeah, well, she was playing a mammy. And it's like, you know what? You tried to make a career at that time, you motherfucker. Hollywood was racist as shit.
And she got an award for it.
Yeah. So Manton Moreland, good grief, lived a good life, though. Look at that. In a lot of good films. Dark Alibi, that's another great Charlie Chan movie. Wait, he was in Young Nurses? That was a sex movie. I remember this when it came out.
Now, do you want me to share this?
Yeah. Shit, I thought it was sharing. All right. Are you sharing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, Manton Moreland, that's him right there, had a hell of a career. He was a hardworking actor. He had to struggle to keep getting work. But yeah, he had that voice. He was a lot like the actor that played Rochester on
Oh,
Jack
shit.
Bauer.
Whoa.
Gary, look at this.
What it be.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh my God, really?
Why would they do that?
That's evil.
He says he's getting online harassment. Oh my God. And that is a
People
sweet guy.
suck. Yeah.
Phil is a good guy. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm going to go message him.
Please.
God damn it.
Well, we can wrap up here anyway. We're 15 minutes over.
Man.
I'm so sorry that happened to him.
He's not answering.
Well,
I was going to call him and talk to him here on the show.
No,
He's
let's
not
rough it.
answering.
if it just happened, he may be talking to the cops still.
Is he still on right now, Genghis? If he is, would you tell him I'm going to call him? Pretty please, you motherfucker. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Sidney Toler was his replacement. And I got to tell you, I thought they were all good, but I think Sidney Toler played it better. I think he was the better of the two Charlie Chans as an actor. I think he did it better. I still wish they had gotten a Chinese actor to play Charlie Chan. It's always bothered me. I've always wanted to do a Charlie Chan movie. When I first started wanting to be a filmmaker, I wanted to do a Charlie Chan film and take it from one of the books, adapt it, and have a Chinese actor, a good one, play Charlie Chan. I know one person, and film it in both English and Chinese, to do like what Werner Herzog did with Nosferatu. Shoot a scene in English, shoot the same scene in Chinese, and release it. That sucks. Some states have laws against. Some states are cracking down, and it's a Class A felony if you swat somebody, and if you are not in the same state and you do it, you have committed a federal crime.
Right.
And you're going to prison. One guy got 30 years. And when you get 30 years federal, that's when you get out. 30 years. There's no getting out on good behavior. If you get given 30 years in a federal crime, you're doing 30 years.
Okay.
And that's hard time.
His stream ended 7 minutes ago, and in the thumbnail, you can see the cop talking to him.
Yeah, and I think that if you make one, you should shoot it the way I just said. Shoot it in English for your English-speaking audience, and shoot it in Chinese. And the books even got criticized because it was written by a white guy, which is bullshit. That's the dumbest fucking criticism from anybody about anything. Because when he wrote the character of Charlie Chan, he wrote a very respectful look at the Chinese culture, the way their families are structured, and he based him on real Chinese people. And I thought they were good books. Have any of you ever read any of the Charlie Chan books? No. Anybody?
No.
In the chat, if you have, let me know. I'd like to know. I am a big Charlie Chan fan. Look, he was like as good to me as Sean Combs. And what I hate is they created a whole new fictional character film series that's basically Charlie Chan, but he's younger, but he's doing the same shit. He's Sherlock Holmes and Charlie Chan all rolled into one, and I don't like it. Make a Charlie Chan movie. You know, it's like they don't want to do the Fu Manchu character because a white guy created that character. That's just fucking racist. It's just dumb. You're being as racist as the fucking people who cast white people in those roles. Just as racist. Racism is unacceptable, man. Who is this link? People are even more nuts these days. Absolutely. There's a lot of dangerous people out there. It certainly is. Look, it's with Class A felony in particular, yeah. Because you are potentially putting a person's life at risk when you swat them. They could get killed.
That's the intention. That's the intention.
In fact, we had one guy, I remember reading about this, had a fucking heart attack. You know who else got swatted this week?
Who?
Big name. Donut operator.
Wow.
And it's not the first time. And he was live streaming when it happened. And it was really funny because when he came back after they left, they told some of the people in the chat were like, yeah, they walked in the room, they saw your gun collection, went, wow, holy shit, when they saw his gun collection. He goes, really? So he went back, found it, and he's like putting it up on screen. He goes, yeah, they really fucking did. Oh shit. And but yeah, he says this shit's dangerous. You need to conduct yourself a specific way. Absolutely. Either put your hands on your head or put your hand up in this position. Do not make any weird moves. Don't go, I've got my ID. don't do that. You know, that's like I've been pulled over, and I've had times that I'm not a pretty woman. I'm kind of an asshole. And I've gotten out of tickets by just being honest and apologizing. I'm like, no, totally, dude. I remember one deputy was a close friend of mine, and we were going to do a book together, children's book. He wanted to, until I read the children's book and I realized, oh my God, I don't think he realizes this is racist as fuck. Like I showed it to Patty. I said, am I wrong? Read this. And she sat there, she read it. She goes, oh, that's racist. And I went, yeah. You should always want to be with your own kind is what the basic core principle of the story is. And I'm like, oh shit, and he's treating it like sea creatures, but I'm like, the core of that is racism. And you're making it sound like it's awesome. It's like, no, it's not. Racism will never go away no matter how, but I know we got people like you, Gambit. Everybody tells me you're racist when you're not in the chat.
Oh my God.
I'm teasing you, buddy. I know you're not. You're a good dude. You're a good dude. I like you, Gambit. It is a crime in New York, but only a misdemeanor? What class misdemeanor? Do they have classes in New York? I think they do. I hope that's at least a class A misdemeanor.
Well, with Van Damme at the helm, it will be stop being a crime.
Because in some places, by the way, Martin, if you didn't know this, class A misdemeanors, you can do some serious time for a class A misdemeanor. Class C, you're probably getting a slap on the wrist if you're a first-time offender. But class A, the net powers, the worst people. It's even crimes where you're not actually hurting a person, harm society. And, it can involve theft in particular. But Class A misdemeanors also usually involve vandalism and shit like that. Oh, wait, I didn't read that. I'm sorry. He said, the net empowers the worst people. Amen, brother. And yeah, we can all recognize that people are very wicked and dangerous. Amen. Amen, Gambit. Penal law. So it's a law against penises. 240 of, I don't know what that's not a pound. What is that symbol? Falsely reporting. Oh, I get you. That's the statute. Okay, statute 240.5, falsely reporting an incident in the third degree. Gotcha. All right, thanks, buddy. I'd actually like to have you on sometime if we do a legal drama. You would be really good on a legal drama. Because what sucks is we should do it again. Because I love that movie with my boss. He was a military advisor, and he's actually in it, called Rules of Engagement with Sam Jackson and Tommy Lee Jones. And it's a very good movie. Goddamn right I shot him. I'd do it again. Oh, wait, that's a different movie with Sam Jackson. Oh, Section. Got you. Okay. Oh, wait, Section is one S. The double S means sections, right? I think I read something about that in college. Real college, not the fake college when I was in fake college. I love you for what you are, Gambit. You are the single best pain in the ass that this channel has. We love you.
It's about.
It's about. No, I like your banter with us. I mean, I didn't see you cut and paste today at all. It felt like you were really participating in the chat. And I like it when you do that. I don't mind the copy and paste you do, but I actually like it when you're interacting.
He's on holiday, so I bet you he's on his phone.
Ah, gotcha. By the way, does that mean we're on speaker? Hi, Gambit family. We love you, man. We love all you guys. We have the best chat. We really do.
We do.
I know not all of them are here today, but I don't know what it is, man. You guys are why I do this show. And that's the only reason I do this show. If we weren't doing this and you guys weren't here, I'd stop doing this show. And I'd just go back to recording shit. Now that you mention it, he'll do it. What are we talking about? What is she talking about?
Don't know.
What you talking about, Willis? Did my comment with the code section get deleted or no, it's there.
No, it's retracted. It says message retracted on YouTube. Here we can see it still, but in YouTube it's
I'm not seeing retracted. Why does it say that?
I don't know.
I've only been awake for 2.5 hours. Same here. There are times
I feel like going to sleep.
Oh.
It's fucking late. It's half.
Yes, let's wrap. I'm freaking hungry.
I said it twice. Can we please wrap?
I like Jet Li how he said deserves more money because he is smaller, meaning he has to work harder. That's right. Travel farther, take bigger hits compared to the rest of the team. He's like the smallest guy. I love that. And that's why I would love to see him come back and be in another film, the 5th film, and God damn it, get Machete in there. I want to fucking see the two of them next to each other, then look at each other and realize, wait, which one of us is the tallest of the two? Because they're both tiny men. Anima's Kitty, yeah. And love you too, guys. Well, yeah, buddy. And tell your family we said hi. Okay? And I hope you have a good time. I hope you get to go to Marbella. I loved Marbella. It was like one of the greatest experiences of my life, going to Marbella, Spain. So gorgeous. It's also where I lost my virginity. But that's a whole other story. Anyway, we're going to get out of here, guys. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching today and hanging out with us. I want to thank Gambit, Snorty, Zax, Janotsky, D. Bud Martin, Penny, E. Clay Thomason, Sox Bulletin, popped in. I don't know if he's still here. 11 Alpha, Genghis Khan. I'm serious, Alpha. I'd like to get you on the show to do a legal drama with. I think that'd be fun. Genghis Khan, Tim, and Bateman's Girl. Thank you all for popping in and hanging out with us, and love you guys in the chat. And we shall see you the next time, which is tomorrow, yeah? We'll be doing that where you get a chance to touch my monkey, yeah? And we'll be watching a little comedy film that has Wesley Snipes and Stallone in it. And it's a very good film, very good film. And it's called Demolition Man. I think that he works in the construction business or something. Oh, and they have Taco Bell in it. It's very good. Germans love Taco Bell.
They don't even have
Bye,
it.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Matt Damon.